are you taking him?
We must get him to my father. Frodo fear, I offer only here. Tor gwaith ni'n beriathon. I do not fear them.
Aisling.
We mun i rwy'n yn dani'n hwlaer.
Where am I?
You are in the house of Elrond.
Gandalf.
Yes, I'm here.
What happened, Gandalf?
I was delayed. There is only one Lord of the Ring. And he does not share power.
Frodo! Frodo! Sam! Bless you, you're awake!
Sam has hardly left your side. By the skills of Lord Elrond, you're beginning to mend.
Welcome to Rivendell, Frodo Baggins.
Strangers from distant lands, friends of old, you've been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor.
What are we waiting for?
It is a gift. A gift to the foes of Mordor. Why not use this ring?
You cannot wield it. None of us can. The One Ring answers to Sauron alone.
And what would a ranger know of this matter?
This is no mere ranger. He is Aragorn, son of Arathorn. You owe him your allegiance.
Gondor needs no king.
The ring is altogether evil.
It must be taken deep into Mordor and cast back into the fiery chasm from whence it came.
I will help you bear this burden, Frodo Baggins.
You have my sword. And you have my bow.
And my axe.
If this is indeed the will of the Council, then Gondor will see it done.
Mr. Frodo's not going anywhere without me. We're coming too!
9 companions. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Bilbo!
Here's a pretty thing. Mithril. As light as a feather and as hard as dragon scales. My old sword, Sting. The blade glows blue when orcs are close. And it's times like that, my lad, when you have to be extra careful.
The Ring-Bearer is setting out on the quest of Mount Doom.
The Fellowship awaits the Ring-Bearer.
Mordor, Gandalf. Is it left or right?
Left. We must take the Pass of Caradhras.
ring to Frodo.
I care not.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our LEGO Lord of the Rings Let's Play. Today we continue our journey with the Pass of Caradhras. I may switch over to Legolas because he can actually walk on top of the snow, as we saw from the movies, that he's just so much lighter compared to, you know, like the humans and everything like that. So we'll take full advantage of Legolas's ability to kind of help us out quite a bit there. And then Gimli's actually kind of a smaller character, so he actually fits into these areas, which will be incredibly beneficial for us to, obviously, get down there. Alright, so we'll go back up there. We'll meet up with our buddies here real quick, the rest of our party. And then it looks like Legolas actually has the ability to throw Gimli, so I'm sure he's a huge fan of this. It is always poor Gimli, you know, he's always the one that's getting thrown around. He just cannot win. Alright, well, can't do anything about that, but we can push this boulder. And let's switch back over to Legolas, pick up Gimli real quick. We'll walk across here real fast. Looks like there is another little object for him to kind of destroy. He does have some pretty cool animations, though. I will give him that, because that is pretty cool how he, like, swings it behind his back. He does all that cool stuff to kind of get us into a good little spot. Alright, well, I want to kill this dude. You guys can see there's just so many skeletons. I did not quite make it. Ooh, a little sketchy. Let's try to go through this door. But looks like this door takes us back down here. However, this should actually help us get our companions over here so that the rest of our party can kind of rejoin us. Alright, so I need a character that... Oh, I guess Gimli can jump up here. I just, didn't jump high enough. We can hit this. Come on. Alright, so let's see. There was a couple more pieces, but I think we got most of them. And I'm hoping that Gimli can actually make this jump. There we go. I was not quite sure, you know, he's just not a very tall character, so I didn't know how much of his reach he was going to be able to do with a jump. However, his ability to do these smash attacks is actually really, really helpful, though, in order to kind of break some of those much faster. We don't have to spend as much time, you know, punching them with our bare fists or anything like that. Alright, so we need Legolas here. Gonna use our sharp shooting ability to kind of destroy these as fast as possible. And then in just a moment, if I can get a little bit closer. We're not quite there. We should be able to work our way across this. Looks like we do have another area on top, as I'm sure you guys can see, but we actually have some stuff down here it looks like we need to work on first. Alright, so we need to collect some wood. Looks like we got some wooden crates here. Alright, so I'm actually going to switch over to Gimli. This might be much faster if we can use a character like this. Ooh, that tent actually gave us a ton of studs. And we got another skeleton, which we beat up. The skeletons, they just don't stand a chance, guys. We are way too powerful. Alright, so let's get this piece on here. I'm guaranteeing we probably need to switch over to Sam because, as we know, he is the master of fire. Alright, so we're going to jump on this, and it looks like we're actually going to be loading it up to make a little bit of a way for our companions to get across. So, let's see here. We can jump onto the tightrope. Oh, we can actually walk on top with Legolas. That's awesome. Obviously, the elves, they're just super light in general, so that's probably why we're able to use him instead of some of the other characters. Does look like he also has dual daggers, which that's actually probably going to be really helpful if we ever get into any kind of like CQB kind of stuff where people are really close to us. Got to be really careful. We're getting really close to the edge here, and I don't want to fall off, because that would definitely not be good. Alright, so we're going to jump onto these poles all the way across here. And it looks like we made it successfully. Just a few objects over here, but I may try to get our companions up here before we get too overzealous. Alright, so I'm waiting for Gimli to get up here. Just because it seems to be much easier to get rid of these crates and stuff with Gimli. There's quite a bit of wood still down here, so we'll smash those real quick. Let's move over here. I did see that we had some other stuff over here that we could kind of grab. Alright, so looks like we need Legolas again because his ability to throw our companion. Let's go pick up this other little stud over here real fast, and then we'll work our way across this soft snow. I bet we're going to come up on the top left up here. Yep, that's what it looks like. And then obviously we still got some other stuff that we can kind of smash.
There's a fell voice on the air.
Oh no, he's trying to bring the mountain down on top of us. Oh, there's something over here. I'm going to get this real quick. Alright, let's continue to move. Obviously, we don't want to get hit by any of these boulders because as a hobbit, we will 100% die from that. Alright, so we need Gimli again. Let's see, okay, there's Gimli, but I need Legolas, though, because I bet we need to throw Gimli. Because that is quite a bit of a jump, and as much as I would like to think that Gimli could just break through all of this with no help, I just don't see it. Alright, so there actually is something up there, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to get up there. That's just way too high. Come here, buddy. We're going to bring you all the way to the other side here. Oh, maybe we don't need you. Let's, we need Sam, it looks like, because Sam is the master of fire, and that kind of looks like something that we can maybe start into a fire. At least I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what else we need to do. Where, our companion's coming down. I wonder what we need Sam for. Ah, that's why we need Sam. We need him to build us another fire. We have a bridge here, but there is all this snow. I don't really know if we're going to be able to get across. You guys see how it was kind of blowing there for a moment? So I may try to see if Legolas can do something up here first. Alright, well, there's nothing to do with that. However, I wonder if I can just jump across. Do you guys think that Legolas can make it? Oh, we almost made it. I want to try that again. See if I can get a little bit more of a running head start. Ah, we can't make him with him. I'm not really sure. I'm not quite in the right area. Oh, there we go. I just wasn't jumping in the right spot. Unfortunately, we did lose quite a bit of studs there, but you know, I just felt like we needed him in order to do that, though. Alright, well, we definitely need Gimli. I wonder if it's a case of us throwing Gimli, maybe? But I'm not really sure. Let's see if we can walk across without this wind hurting us. Alright, Gimli. Hopefully Legolas won't try to jump or something. I'm hoping he doesn't go anywhere. I wonder if we can walk across with them. I don't know about this. Oh man, it's like really, really hard to move though. That pillar is just almost not big enough for both of us. Whoops. Alright, so let's get Gimli up here real quick. So we have this area, but I actually need fire though to start with. I think I actually understand why we had Sam. I think we actually needed to bring Sam over as well. So Sam was probably more the priority, it looks like, but we'll be able to use Gimli at least to kind of get some of these pieces of wood and everything put down. So I think that'll ultimately still be really helpful for us having him over here. And plus, we'll be able to use him in just a moment anyway. Alright, so let's find Sam, because we know he is the master of fire. We'll bring him back down there, and then we'll grab him with Legolas, and I think we'll be pretty well. Alright, where you at, Legolas? You're just standing over here. Our companion actually is walking across without any assistance whatsoever, so that's good to know. Poor Gimli is in a loop right now, just getting sucked off the side, so in just a moment we should be able to fix that, but he's kind of in a loop of just constantly dying. Ah, there you are, Gimli. We were listening to you for a good 5 minutes just falling off the cliff, so I'm glad you decided to join us. I wonder if we have to pick him up, maybe. Alright, so we got more soft snow over here. Not really sure what lies on the other side.
We must get up the mountain! Make for the Gap of Rohan!
Gap of Rohan takes us too close to Isengard!
Let us go through the mines of Moria. Let the ring-bearer decide.
We will go through the mines.
So be it. Dwarf doors are invisible when closed.
Yes, Gimli, their own masters cannot find them if their secrets are forgotten.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Alright, so we got quite a bit of stuff over here to kind of investigate. See if we get a character maybe without fists, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like we forgot our weapons at home. So, we'll kind of check out everything, but I'm going to stay over here real quick and get all these studs, though, because it's much easier to kind of slowly work your way over to the other side than to have to run back and try to remember what you didn't grab and all that stuff. So, I do see that we have a fire that we need to make with our companion, Sam. We'll be doing that in just a moment, but there's just so much loot over here that I want to grab all these studs while we have a moment. Alright, so we'll have to remember that Boromir actually has that piece of wood. Try not to forget it, though. Looks like we got something we can throw. Not really seeing what to throw it at just yet, so I might drop that real quick. Ah, that one just kept having more stuff to break. It just wasn't stopping anytime soon. Alright, so still got more of that. I do see that Legolas can actually jump up here, and then we'll use these to jump across. This is kind of a little intricate little area. It's got, looks like multiple levels and all kinds of stuff. Alright, so we're actually going to walk. Alright, we're going to climb all the way around this here real fast. And it looks like we got a whole nother little area to kind of investigate up here. Alright, so be very careful. Slowly walk across this so we don't fall down. And then we're going to push this off the side. Thought maybe we could destroy that, but that's not the case. Alright, Sam, let's get this fire started here real quick. Ah, so we need our companions with all the fire right now. I'm going to run back over real quick with this, with Frodo real quick, and that way we can pick up that other piece that we had found earlier. I think it's sitting, yep, right over here. And then obviously Boromir has the other piece, and then I'm guessing probably the other one's just over on the right-hand side. So we should be able to take advantage of that in just a few moments. Ah, he does have his weapon, but for whatever reason, he just decided to not use it. I do want to explore over here real quick. I don't want to leave anything untouched, obviously. So we're going to clear this out real quick, and then it looks like we actually have that spot over there, which we'll be able to use in a minute. There we go, Gimli. I was getting a little worried there. I don't want to go too far into that water because I have a sneaky suspicion that there might be something evil in there, or we might drown. And in both of those cases, I'm not really looking to do either of those. So, let's avoid that for the moment. Ah, there we go. We're about to get our thing here. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get it here in just a couple of moments. Hopefully there's still enough studs kind of lurking around that we'll be able to get all those picked up and ultimately kind of make it. All right, Sam, you do your business. We need you to start this on fire so that we can get these vines kind of off of the door.
Pass of Durin, Lord of Moria. Speak, friend, and enter.
It's a riddle. What's the Elvish word for friend?
Melon. Oh.
Alright, so let's switch over to our companion Aragon over here. We gotta do something with this. Oh, actually, I don't want to get hit by that, though. Maybe not. Let's switch over to Legolas, maybe. Maybe we can do something with shooting these little things. No, don't see anything just yet. So it looks like we really just need to kind of evade all of this. We don't want to get hit by these little tentacles at the moment. We're just kind of waiting for them to hit the ground and kind of get stuck. It looks like we do have to be kind of fast about it, though. We can't sit there and kind of lollygag. Come on, we know you want to come and get us. Alright, so maybe one more. Looks like that's the middle one. He's like gearing up to attack. There we go. He almost killed Aragon, though. Looks like we shot him in the eye. Not really sure exactly where to go just yet. Maybe we need to get the other one, but right now we might need to just kind of dodge this stuff for the moment. All right, come here, Gimli. We're going to lob you over here real fast. Poor Frodo's just getting flung around, but we're coming to save you. We got him.